you hear me well? Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Lucas, head of CMI Lao. As Renato mentioned in the beginning, we had some changes in our area. So I'm going to take this opportunity and give you a quick overview of our scope. So we operate through 5 dimensions that together reinforce how Samsung understand markets, consumers, and business performance. Here in the first dimension, marketing intelligence, we analyze trenders, behavior, and our competitive landscape using traditional research. In this dimension, our main partners are Kantar, MindMiners, Ipsos, among others. The second dimension here, social listening, it brings the consumer voice and sentiments by tracking review and comments across platforms. One example of that is the analysis of buzz we do to monitor the performance of our product launch. And the main tools we use here are Sprinkler and Winning. Third, media performance. In this dimension, we use GMPD dashboard to analyze campaign efficiency. Moving to the next one, performance dashboards. We deliver reports including the main marketing KPIs so teams can make faster and more informed decisions. And finally, governance. That includes managing routines such as marketing budget, MBO, security process, to support the execution across the region. So to summarize, those dimensions are the foundation of how we support Samsung growth. So moving to the next slide, our main objective here is to provide data from our ecosystem and from the market that can be translated into customer knowledge, actions to support our business growth and campaigns. And how are we going to do that? We are going to do that based on 3 pillars. The first one, research excellence. The second, knowledge expansion. And the third, information governance. So let's move to each pillar. For research excellence, our first initiative is to provide analysis based on qualitative and quantitative research to deliver insights on clients' key buying decisions, customer concerns, and where they look for information before purchasing. The second initiative is about synthetic personas. Synthetic personas are customers' profiles built using AI. It's a really promising initiative. We already tested these with a Silicon Valley startup, and we compared the outcomes from a traditional research with the platform, and the results were very similar, but with additional benefits. First, time. Currently, our research takes on average 2 months to be delivered, and with the platform, we believe that we're going to be able to do that in 2 weeks. Second, when we finish our research, usually more questions rise. However, returning to the field to ask new questions to the customers are really costly, and the platform allows us to make follow-up questions. And third, currently we are not able to perform research in some countries due to party limitations or costs, but the platform will allow us to attend all the subs. So it's going to be great. For knowledge expansion, in the first initiative, the idea is not just focus on product research, but also on key territories like gaming, health, Gen Z, because those topics and generations are really important for Samsung increase its customer lifetime value. For example, the awareness and concern about health are increasing every day. Besides, we performed an analysis with Swan team, and we have noticed that the retention for the customers that use health app is higher. So understanding this topic deeply is key. Related to the second initiative, nowadays we have some limitations to consider reviews and comments in our analysis. And as we all know, those points drives precise decision. So we are defining a better way to get them and enrich our analysis. And now moving to our third pillar, information governance. In the first initiative, the objective is to provide information to support you to manage the business. For example, we are going to keep delivering one CMI, our monthly dashboard that includes the evolution of our main marketing KPIs and targets. The second one is related to BAS. So we just got the data from Swan team. Now you're going to analyze it and share the main insights with you. As I mentioned before, the second initiative is GNPD. We will support the governance of media KPIs. And finally, CMI Talks. I'm not sure if all of you had the opportunity to join the first edition, but the objective here is to bring partners to share their vision about key trend topics. So those are the main initiatives planned for the next year. And below you can see the calendar with the projects. If you believe that some additional study should be included or want to discuss them with more details, feel free to reach me out. Thank you.
Guys, first, thank you for all the presenting, all the team here that prepares well. I hope that you enjoy. We were having some questions that we were trying to answer here in the chat. But as you know now, after the break, we'll have the breakout sessions, and I think we'll have more time to hear all of you. And the idea here was to present all the categories and everything to everyone. As we were mentioning, One Samsung, how can we break the silos and work more together? And remember the point I said, we are the consumer voice. For the consumer, it's One Samsung. I know that in the day-to-day, always the categories pull us to only talk about each category. But what I would like to ask you is, even in your day-to-day, even if you're only responsible for VD, DA, or MX, always try to think, how can we leverage the entire Samsung portfolio? I think this will be key for us to keep fighting and win against our competitors in each of the category. So just having that in mind. Now it's 3:30 in Brazil. We are going to have 10 minutes break and come back at 3:40 Brazil time. Okay, thank you very much for all of you here.